Sorry, Judge, I would like to say that the BBR is kind of, it conflicts with itself. It says there's a tamper, then it says there's alcohol detected, but alcohol cannot be confirmed because of the way it was tampered with. So I don't know if we have further information to.
We never do. We never do. And the problem is that what happens is people try to put stuff. What is the one thing I asked you? I'm sorry, I ordered you not to do.
Not to drink alcohol, and I haven't. I'm 51 days sober today, and
I
I live
have
in a sober living facility, so I get breathalyzed and drug tested at least 3 to 4 times a week. Anytime that I leave and I come back, I went to an inpatient program, and I completed that. I have my certificate right here.
show me that you have a breath test on 10/26 at 9 in the morning, because if you're what you're telling me is true, you should have a breath test at around that time. And let's see.
Yeah, I would have to get with the coordinators of the staff at the place that I live in. I'm sure they have it all logged.
You're supposed to have that here today, though. Today is the day that's set for your bond violation hearing.
Well, Judge, we didn't go over all that because I was hoping to get more detailed info. It sounds like there's a tamper, but they're not confirming alcohol. They're not confirming alcohol.
Because of the tamper. What we have normally is someone does something to the device to the integrity of the device to bypass alcohol detection. They could put a sock in between. They could put a piece of paper in between. They could kind of move it so the skin is not touching the device. There could be a whole myriad of things of how the actual tamper takes place. All we know is that we have a tamper and we have a confirmation. Well, we have alcohol detected. We can't confirm because of the tamper. The nature of the tamper prevents confirmation of alcohol.
Judge, sometimes these devices, they're not perfect, Judge. They can't ever tell me what happened.
So if there's ever a problem with the device, it is your responsibility to go to the place and get it fixed.
Yes, sir, and I did. Whenever I went to Sentinel, I asked the guy who put it on me and was downloading my data. I asked him to tighten it because I felt as if it was too loose, and he did tighten it. And he said he wrote down on his notes that he tightened it for me. I've been sober for 51 days, and
how do I know that?
I have my certificate that I went to an inpatient program, and I'm living currently in a sober facility. And I'm doing that for myself because I do have an alcohol problem. And I'm 51 days sober as of today.
If you're telling me that you have all that information, that they test you frequently, then you should be able to have testing at that time. And if you can show me that you have a breath test at that time that shows that you're not have alcohol on board, then I'll throw the piece of paper away.
And we do this, Judge. Would you allow us to get time to get those documents for you? We weren't prepared to present that to you today. I was looking to get more info on the actual report.
It's supposed to happen today. You guys are supposed to come in between the time we let you know about the violation to do your diligence to figure out what the violation is, how it occurred, and how to remedy that.
Judge, that diligence isn't on us, Judge. They're the ones alleging this. They need to provide.
No, they're not alleging anything. I am, because you have alleged violations here. It is your duty to show us why.
We could bring these people that are alleging this tamper. We could bring them and have them testify regarding what they know and what they do not know, instead of just assuming that they are correct. We could have a hearing.
No one's assuming anything. I'm telling you, if you have something that contradicts this, show it. That's what I'm telling you.
I also did my due diligence of making them tighten it. I told them to tighten it myself.
I understand.
And he did say he wrote a note about that.
Because I still have,
like this would happen.
Mr. Barahona, I still have alcohol detected, regardless of whether it's tightened or not. The tightening is not the issue. The issue is that there's a tamper and that we have alcohol detected.
I have not consumed any alcohol.
So show me. I'm telling you how to do it. Reach out to them now, see what you can get. See what evidence is out there to show me, I'll put you guys to the side, reach out to them, see what they have. If you're telling me that they've tested you as frequently as they are, they should have something.
Let me talk to my client, see how quickly we can get that info.
No rush. No rush. Take your time, see what you can find.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Okay. Anna.
If you're going to revoke him, I would ask for a full-blown hearing. If this is one of those situations where he's just admonished and, hey, this is your one shot, then he understands that. I don't know how you want to proceed with this, Judge. I'm not conceding that he drank alcohol. He's been in this location, in this Center Core location since September 17th. He did inpatient. October 18th, he graduated. Then he moved over to Center Core's sober living facility on October 18th. He's been in there since then. We have proof of that. He's been attending 6 meetings per week, 1 counseling session per week, 1 group counseling session per week, 3 AA meetings. He's there. He's doing something. I would ask that we just admonish them.
Machines don't test positive for shites and giggles, man. They don't. There has to be something there to make it test positive.
Well, Judge, on that aspect,
it doesn't spontaneously test positive for alcohol. Well, for you to say that it does, it's just disingenuous and not true. There has to be something to set the machine off. It doesn't spontaneously test positive.
I have not consumed alcohol for 51 days as of today.
The machine is telling me differently, Mr. Barahona. You know how many people tell me the same thing with the exact same facts that you have? You know how many times I hear it a day?
I would assume a lot.
If I had 1 strand of hair every time I heard it, oof, I would look good.
Judge, I did talk to him. This wouldn't be much of a solution since this is from 1026, but we could test them today. I don't know how long something stays in the system, if that's the allegation, but he's willing to test today.
That's going to be no bearing on me. Right. I mean, this is 2 weeks ago, I'm just now, unfortunately, they just give us the results now, but.
And regarding the actual, I've gotten reports before that says what this device is reading. There are reports out there that they can provide.
If they don't tamper, then yes, you will get a true and accurate reading. And that's what the problem is that there is something that was tampered with, and Mr. Barahona knows. He's the only one that knows what happened on that date. We don't, because we weren't there. We don't know what happened. So I'm sorry, Mr. Barahona, but I told you one thing. I told you one thing only,
I would like to state the fact one more time that I did tell the people at Sentinel to tighten it because I didn't want something like this to happen.
This is not a matter of tightening. It's a matter of alcohol detection. If a device is loose, it's not going to test positive for alcohol. You understand that? There has to be an intervening event that has alcohol in it for it to test positive. And there's something seriously afoot because the device is telling us that someone is messing with the machine. If we not had the messing with the machine, then we would know whether there was true alcohol consumption or not. But here we have a positive and that you're messing with the machine. Okay, goes with you. Come on up, Ralph. Hey.